our aim is to how to create what we call less risky markets where no defaults happen, the markets are run orderly, and if the circuit filters are hit on indices, then we are able to orderly again do the closure of the markets as fast as possible, and also bring back the markets once the time which is specified for that circuit filter is over, and later on the call auction happens when the markets restart. So effectively, these are what we call preparatory measures, and also we have been checking on the positions which people have taken. In case those positions look excessive, then of course we need to tell the brokers to or their customers to come out of the position or bring in additional margin. But currently we don't see any stress in the positions at BSE. And we have also been coordinating with the regulator, SEBI and other exchanges, so to ensure that things are normal when the markets actually go live tomorrow.
Ashish bhai, this is the important aspect. I believe a market regulator SEBI had an exhaustive meeting with all the exchanges as early as last weekend or on Friday. So any specific, say, 1, 2, 3 steps with the experiences of 2004 and 2009 that SEBI has asked exchanges to take, particularly as you saying, increasing the margins of certain traders depending on the volumes? Any particular kind of steps that you have been asked to take?
See, we have been basically discussing with them on the adequacy of current framework and how fast we are able to implement the circuit filters and so on and so forth, because there has been a perception that there is a time lag between the time the index is actually hitting the circuit and then the time for closure. I think it has been observed in last 2 years also in 1 or 2 occasions. And so there has been a worry about how much time it takes. And so we have been told to do mock trading by the regulator to check out whether all our circuit filters are working fine, although on day-to-day basis also we do that, but there has been a special attention to that, of course, the margining systems and monitoring what we call stress activities in case anyone has stressed positions. So how do we kind of figure out how to deal with that? And so effectively kind of checking, rechecking, and rechecking is what we have been doing with the regulators.
But at any point of time, was there any discussion on, say, increasing the price band or the bands of the circuit filters? Any discussions on those lines, or this particular band or the format that even you released as early as yesterday afternoon would be fine to manage any situation?
We think it should be able to manage the situation, and ultimately circuit filters are there to ensure that the markets get a breather and think about it and then sort of restart after an hour or so. So basically it's about giving more of a breathing space rather than when the momentum actually goes into a direction, people don't think in a way. And so this sort of circuit filter all over the world are used to give market a breather and not to stop the momentum in any way. It's basically saying, think about it, and if still is its correct direction, then please go ahead.
Ashish, if I could ask you, particularly the FII euphoria that we are talking about, how are you looking at it? Is that also domestic money is coming, particularly, say, between last Friday and yesterday, or still it is the FIIs which are primarily pumping money into the markets? And also, is that the worry that SEBI particularly is keeping, or maybe if I could ask you, started some inquiries on any specific stocks which are seeing too much of volatility?
So in last 10 years, FIIs have increased their stake in Indian markets. We have not seen a huge trend in terms of what I call acceleration, which is pretty large. It has been a normal stuff. Of course, little acceleration has happened in FII sort of investments, but similarly, there has been investments coming from even retail investors over the last couple of weeks, and that is true for Indian institutions also. So overall, when the markets pick up, the retail investors start participating, and they could participate in 2 ways: by selling what they have or by buying additional. So now when the index pick up, usually there is more media sort of attention to that, and that is what excites people to also come in, invest more. But that would basically still be a little further away going forward.